Hello and welcome back to the Metropole Grid. My name is Andre,
And I'm Benoit.
and welcome. This is the first game of the Randolph Cube Draft. On the left, that is me, with my runner deck. I think we're starting runner that I have over the last hour. I have built. It is of mediocre quality. It's honestly not too bad.
It's okay. I think so.
Yeah, it has good stuff in it. On the right side, we have Patrick. And this is Patrick from the Metropole Grid, if you might know him. And he is, I think he's going to be a corp. Yeah, he's going to be a corp. So this is the fun thing about draft. I have no idea what his deck
No
is.
idea.
No idea.
No idea. You know what your deck is capable of doing.
Yeah.
You know
No,
where your
vaguely,
cards are.
vaguely. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah.
And then you go off against someone that you have no idea what cards they picked.
Everything could be a Komainu. Everything could be an Ice Wall.
Mhm.
Could be Fast Advance. Could be Sea Scorched. It's exciting.
Yep.
It lets you do moves that are technically stupid.
Yeah.
Like if I knew you can't predict a lot of things. I
No.
don't know. It's a lot of fun. It's really exciting.
What you can predict is that the Corp deck is not as efficient as he would like it to be.
Yes.
So even if you play a fast advance deck, it's not gonna be as good as a near Earth fast advance that we saw everywhere. It's just like you have some cards that lets you fast advance, but you're probably stuck with the 5-3 or 2.
Yeah.
So it's really different, much different.
It's the economy is really tight too.
Uh-huh.
If you're lucky, you have a hedge fund. If you're lucky, a melange. Everyone probably has some private contracts. So we'll see how things go. Worth noting, for this series, I have tried out on the bottom left and the bottom right corners, those old influence pip things. That's actually going to be click tracking. They're going to be counting up as people do clicks. It'll be pretty straightforward. It's a click tracker. We'll see how that goes. I think there's a couple pieces of ice that actually let you lose clicks and things that gain clicks. So I thought it'd be a useful thing to
But
do.
it also takes you like
Well,
a ton of work just to follow up on clicks.
It turns out it's a lot of work doing the editing. We'll see how things go in the
day job.
future.
That's great start. Oh.
Yo, so I have a breaker, I have a parasite, and I have a day job.
And your astrolabe
And an astrolabe.
at the beginning?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It doesn't get better than that,
Yeah,
right?
that's it. I believe the good play would be like just install stuff, round 2, just
And then
play day
random
job,
day
bam,
job, yeah.
go back and
Hopefully he reses something that is of low
or
strength.
plays a remote server.
Yeah. So credit ice. Patrick has this. He stacks his credits, which is honestly very unfriendly. Maybe he shouldn't do that. But I'm gonna draw a card. Next draw, that is amazing. Ice Analyzer. So now when I'm running and the corp is gonna be drawing resing ice,
Yep.
I get money.
But are you gonna face check? No, you're not.
Eventually, I think so. Astrolabe is gonna help me out, and that's a green level clearance, which does help a lot.
Great card in draft.
Yeah, sure. So we are playing to 6 agenda points. The decks are smaller. It's 34 usually
you go,
to 34,
remote.
and we have a
Free
remote.
draw. Ooh,
And
can you get in? There's no way. Not with the. That's the thing.
that's the
in
problem with
draft,
Passport.
you see, inside job would have
Yeah,
been
I
great.
know. I have
But
a
it's
tinkering.
the thing is that in draft as corp you can take a lot of just gambles, just install.
Yeah.
Usually people are going to play SMC, run, get their breakers, break in, and score.
And that is a melange,
that
which
sets you
I
way behind.
need to get that, or things are going to be bad. So we're just going to face check that ice.
At worst you get 1 credit. which
Yeah,
is-
that's a data pike. So
but you lose 2.
that's a bit worse than at worst. So I do gain a credit and lose 2 credits. That is a code gate. I do have the passport,
No, not good for
but
remote.
that doesn't work in remotes. No tinkering will even help with that. I could parasite that, but it looks like the pop-up window is eventually going to get the
And you also
parasite.
do you gain 1 credit? Yeah. on
Yeah,
Ice
so pop-up
Analyzer,
window
which is-
breaks out even. I'm pretty sure that Ice Analyzer is
Mental
not too bad.
Electronics not too bad for you because if he installs it, you draw
I get
a
a draw,
card.
yeah.
It's not bad.
And we put the Tramov contact out, and
haven't
I
seen any tag yet. So.
probably easy. Yeah, no tags. I'm gonna assume, yeah, that's the safest bet. Just get some money for a bit. Oh God, every turn that I don't deal with that,
It's
it's gonna get
that's
bad.
why Melange is so good.
Yeah,
in draft. Oh, it's
I didn't draft one. I
Even
passed it
better.
up to take a snare or something.
access. So now,
And it's a hedge fund. Okay.
yep,
Could
you
be
have
worse.
the only thing I would have drawn if I were you before, because you know you have the indexing in your deck.
Right.
So you might have went for indexing before playing
Oh,
your
yeah, I see
parasite
what you
and
mean.
running.
Yeah, that'd be
But
good.
beside that, I think accessing one card on R&D per turn. He has to do something different than use Mélange.
Yeah.
Just because you see all cards that he draws.
So another ice server is going to give me a draw, and it might be an agenda considering that he's icing that up. A Lotus Field is a pretty beefy ice in this this type of game. Worth noting is that Parasite was installed for free off of the Ice Analyzer, which is okay. I could break the bank and get an admin through that Lotus Field, which is honestly one of the best ways to deal with Lotus Field.
Yep. Atman at 4, always good.
Yep.
Elis are everywhere.
Elis are everywhere.
Ichi.
You know what? I actually have 2 of the Elis, so...
Oh, that's true.
Elis are not everywhere. And he has a Hazardology AI.
Great
which is going to get a trash.
Wow.
And that's, that's Cube. That's Cube.
That's drafting.
But that's actually good, because you could install advance that. It is an investment.
But if they
don't run it, you win. If they
run
use
every resource they have just to break in and trash it, it's like, okay.
On the plus side, I did just invalidate a 5 cost server with a 1 admin. Let's see if that admin, if anything else, is going to be hit at 4 strength. I'm going to run into the Enigma, lose a click, but I will gain credit off of that res. And that's probably my turn. I'm going to discard down, going to get rid of a vamp. Not very useful against a Melange.
Nope.
And I can't touch that Melange. I still can't.
Can't.
Probably should have parasited that Data Pike.
Yeah, maybe. But every turn, if he spends all his clicks just to gain money, I think it's pretty good. I'm not saying it's not good, but it doesn't do anything else in between.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you manage to access agendas, who cares about money, right?
So the passport is the perfect answer. I do think single accesses are not actually that bad, considering if you find a 3-pointer or you're halfway there.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and be running always last click through that Enigma. If I do hit a snare, could be rough, but it does save me a credit.
Yeah. You gotta
make a risk at some point, or you're just not playing Netrunner. So that's, I only have 2 breakers and I'm doing a big deal. I don't know if he's not drawing ice. Like, he has all the money. He could, in theory, plug that R&D.
Yeah.
HQ, I haven't poked yet.
You saw Inazuma.
I did.
So
Inazuma is still just a Kogate.
Yeah, but it's pretty taxing against...
Yeah. What is it? Like 6 credits almost? 5 credits, I guess.
I think it's rough. 5 credits.
We do have an advance
which is strange server. Because of Atman. Like, only cost you 1 to get in. What could be advanced? Is that a trap?
What is that?
What is that?
Caduceus is really solid. We're going to do Trace 3, which go ahead, take your money. And for the end of the run, let's see if I pay through on that. He does.
As 20 credit? So
he has a lot of money. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a boost. I could break it if I want. But,
that lets you... so now, was that a bluff, or is there something in his HQ that he wants to protect?
He could afford the bluff.
Yeah. He
really
could afford the bluff, so you don't have any information, I believe.
Not much. That Rex... No, not Rex. What is it?
What's in that remote for 1 credit?
What is in that remote? Last click, let's go see R&D. And hey,
first points.
That is a point. So he has 3 for 2s.
Yep.
That might not say anything about his deck.
He has an archaeology as well. So
you could assume there's fast advance.
Looks like some fast advance deck.
Yeah. Net Ready Eyes, I'm going to throw out. I only realized now that Net Ready Eyes might actually be good with the admin. Lets you go through 5 strength ice for 1 credit. And you can choose to turn that on and off. But I don't actually want to do a meat damage because all the cards in my hand are good.
Yeah.
They're all pretty good. Looks like that advance is not going anywhere.
Nope.
I fear Ronin.
Yeah, or maybe another archaeology.
He's going to advance again?
Yeah. There's a couple different things that might be. Like reversed accounts, or there's many different... Contract killer?
Yeah, but that's only 2 advancement.
Oh, yeah, it would have fired.
Yeah. So, hey, lucky find for 2 clicks. That gets me some money. And then probably poke R&D. No, not even. Just take the Triumph.
And then that's it.
So he can score if that is a 5-pointer. It looks like it is.
No, it's a Ronin.
It's a Ronin. Okay.
Yep. He's going to use it right away.
And that's pretty good. He can get rid of some really good cards. So Tinkering Retrieval Run and the Ninja.
Your Ninja's dead. Ooh. What was your other Sentry Breaker?
It's the Cujo
the
I have in
dog,
my
yeah.
hand.
And I believe that you threw away your Deja Vu.
Yeah, I threw that away.
Yep,
I
you
literally threw it away.
At the end of your turn, you just went
Apparently
dead.
You don't need that card, yeah. Retrieval Run is good.
Yeah.
However, that also got thrown out. Handful of breakers.
Sentry would be devastating.
Do you have
Roto
the money?
Turret? Oh, no.
Hive.
It's a Hive.
So this is the part
And
where
the
I
run.
smile to myself because he has a Hive and I have a Battering and a Morning Star, which is the best case scenario. So he's going to continue taking money. Let's do a sure gamble. I can probably throw that medieval weapon on the table. Do I have the MU? Yeah, I do have the MU. And then I can continue to put R&D. I've been accessing R&D almost every turn, which is a good way to win. I'm going to flat out pay only 5, I think, because of the
credits from Ice Analyzer.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Ice Analyzer. And let's break that entire server for just 2 credits. Mental health clinic. It's all you, man. So you see in his hand, he does have 2 mental health now. I think that is a hostile takeover.
Yeah, I saw a hostile.
And he's going to install and advance that. Oh, no, that's something else. The hostile's
But there is a hostile in his hand, for sure. We can assume that it's the Inazuma in front of Lotus Field.
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good.
Expensive.
I think I probably forgot about that already, considering I already forgot about that this time around watching it. E3 feedback implants is actually going to be pretty good with both the dogs I have in my hand.
Yeah.
I do like that combination. Not that I'm going to have
they break 3 subroutines.
I think it's 2 a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem is memory. 2, 3, 4. I only have 1 memory left, and I want to put out a David or Cujo.
Yeah. No nerve agent right now.
No, I don't think it's worth it. It's not really easy to get through that.
It's pretty expensive.
Caduceus, as is. And with that dog, let's make a run on R&D. He's considering it. Ooh, what could that be? You have no idea. Literally no idea.
It's been a while, so I don't really remember all the games, which is interesting. It's just like watching the game you played. Ooh,
9 credits for Nebula.
Oh, that's pretty expensive.
It'll cost me 5 credits and a token to break, which is a lot. If I install that David instead, that might have been a lot better. It's a much riskier proposition, but let's break the bank here.
He also broke his bank, but the problem is Melange.
And an Archer.
To access an Archer.
That is a big access.
Yeah.
To see that he has the Archer, that is really important. Now that David and E3 are going to do a lot of work.
Yep.
I actually do have a lot of cards that benefit off of the E3, and no surprise, let's go back to the moon. Take some Helium 3.
How can you respond to that?
I can't.
Econ-wise.
Oh my god, I've drawn more than half my deck and I still can't break a data pike.
Nope.
What is happening? Let's take some money. That R&D is getting more and more taxing. Liberated accounts, I'm
pretty good.
Bit short on money to do that though. And if I want to, I threw out the E3. Okay, that's a bit strange, but looks like that's what I did. Advance is going to be an agenda. That is a Project Alice.
Not over advanced.
Not over advanced. I don't think he needs to.
Nope.
I think he does have. I think agendas might be pulling up in his hand, so he might want to get rid of them. He knows I can break that Caduceus if I want. And I think that Trimov Contact has printed an absurd amount of money. Every turn, 2 credits. That'll do. That's pretty good. That's
doesn't look like there's any danger of getting tagged or for now anyways.
I'm not that worried about it.
What is that upgrade? Ooh, Inazuma.
So it is an Inazuma. It is what you thought it was.
It is pretty expensive.
That is luckily not too big of a server. If I kept that net ready eyes,
no, because of Lotus Field.
Yeah, you have to go up and down. Okay, that's fine. But seeing that passport, Patrick is playing really smart here and throwing all of his code gates on the remotes.
Yeah.
And that is going to be proper hard to deal with.
Is HQ your best bet now?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not sure if there's anything in there. He's been able to put things into the remote whenever he's wanted to. Were there vanity projects in here?
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe. Looks like that admin, I'm going to decide it's no longer useful. Let's get that David out. Now R&D is only 2 credits again if I run last click.
But there's no way you're getting in remote right now.
Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice the remote.
Unless you draw your Gordian Blade.
And yeah, that's true. I do have a Gordian left. That's going to be a sweep. I think Cyber Cipher, if I saw that, I'd be excited. I don't have one in the deck, I'm afraid.
Nope.
And let's see what he's gonna do with that. He can put another card on that R&D. The fact that he moved his ice is kind of a tell.
But he's also at 5 credit,
Yeah.
which is not that much.
Not a lot of money.
So taking money, maybe?
He has the sweeps weak in hand. Looks like he's going to advance, score the hostile takeover. Archer is now online. Which,
it was with the Project Atlas, but it's...
Yeah, I don't think you want to throw away.
But you know it's not installed, so right now, no problem.
Is that an Archer? Yeah, it's probably an Archer.
Who knows?
So I have drawn Escher, which I actually decided to keep in my deck.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what I can do with that. You can do some work.
Yeah.
I can get the code gates on centrals.
Pretty good.
Which is pretty good with Passport.
Yeah.
I can stop stacking the 5 strength ice on top of each other.
You can put Inazuma at the end.
Inazuma at the end is huge.
Great.
Yeah.
Archer on whatever, Mélange. You're not going to get in.
Yeah, Archer on Mélange is probably fine. Even on HQ. I think I've given up on HQ mentally. Which is probably not the best
all that
thing to do.
Nervation in the end, though.
Do I still? Yeah, I do have it.
And also you need money. So right now might be a turn to recover, but you decide to go for a run.
Take credit. Last click. I'm running on this server. What am I doing?
Archer, David, and...
Yeah, I can David through the Archer, but then I have to jack out.
Yeah, but you can David like just the trash program and jack out.
Right, but I'm not going to get an access. That was really not smart.
But he's at 3 credits right now. It's not...
Because of Melange.
I know. Get in.
Man, that Melange. So much work. That is, I would call a misplay. That's going to be all the tokens on the David.
Did you put your money on Ice Analyzer? I think you...
Yes, I did. I got one from that.
Okay, cool.
I do have a bad pub, but that's not going to help too much.
Nope.
Let's see what we can do. He's going to throw something into that server. He is now down at 2 points, so he is 4 points away if he can do it. And there's the sweeps. So that remote is the safest place.
Depends on the upgrade, because with your Escher, it's...
Oh, yeah,
it might be doable, because you put the Inazuma in the back, and you put, like, the...
Hive, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, Hive.
Hive is the cheapest. Yeah.
2 credit for Hive? 1 credit?
You could do that. I would have to give up on R&D, though, but let's see if he can fast advance. Looks like this might be a money turn. Play the liberated accounts. Probably going to liberate some money from the liberated accounts. Yeah, look at that. So liberated accounts, if you install and just take money off of it, that's what, 8 credits a turn? No, how's the math work?
You take 4.
6. It's 6 credits for the turn.
So it's 6 credits.
Which on paper sounds bad, but I don't think it is.
But you have 4 more the turn afterward.
Yeah.
But you used the Trimath to install, so you did something else before.
Right. Install advance is in that remote. If that is a 3-point agenda, it's not game yet. He does seem to have 1-pointers.
Yeah. But we only saw 1 hostile takeover.
Yeah, that's true. We only saw 1.
There's not that many 2-1s, anyways.
Yeah, I have one of the hostile takeovers. He has one of them. So maybe there is a clone retirement. Let's do an Escher.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
This is always exciting.
Yep.
I can break with the dog. I can take through that Caduceus, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. With the bad pub, we could even maybe trace it out, but that's not worth the risk. And I have a click left after this, so I can, in theory, restructure that remote server and then have some fun with it. And let's see what magic I can do.
All right, so HQ is not an option anymore.
HQ is over. Yeah, HQ is safe. Gonna put... What's going on?
Code gates on centrals.
Yeah,
so you can break with Passport.
Definitely on centers. I should move that Lotus Field. I need to move that Lotus Field. What are you doing?
I think you might be going for...
I think R&D is what I'm going for.
Or Mélange?
No, I think Melange is fine.
Yeah.
I don't think money's going to win the game at this point.
No.
Considering how much ice is already rezzed. Yeah, that's probably has to go over there. Yep, I think that's the best I can do.
What is the ice in front?
We don't know. With 1 click left. I'm going to check it out. There is an upgrade in that server. If it's something like an old Hollywood grid, that's really bad.
Yeah, or Caprice.
Caprice. Yeah,
or Ash, or a couple things.
There's a couple things that could be rough. Even red herrings.
Red herrings.
Red herrings is pretty cool in draft.
Yep.
Looks like I'm going to run through that server for little to no money and see a hunter. That is kind of scary.
Yeah.
You can assume it might just be a mind game.
Just a really good taxing ice at the beginning.
True.
1 for 4 strength that traces.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yep.
I do see an indexing. I drew an indexing. Going to get some money up. I think next turn I can probably index and access some cards.
Yes.
I need to access at least 2 agendas, maybe even 3 to win.
Unless there's a 6 points or 4 points if we add 4 points, but I don't think
I don't think there was based on
draft.
how many agendas of his I've already seen. I don't think 6 points. I do install a Liberated last click, which does lose me some money. Not the best, and he's going to advance. What the heck? Oh God, draft! What's going on?
That's the funny part about drafting is that that could be anything.
So now I'm thinking
it could even be a Project Junebug.
Could be Junebug.
Could be anything.
Government Takeover could be another one of them arcologies if there's 2 in drafts for some reason.
Might be a 5/3 that he slows advanced just to draw cards in between or gain money or do something different.
What the heck is this?
Or maybe the ice in front of that remote is really, really safe because it's a code gate, for example.
Right. I looks like I just took money to prep, and he's gonna score the 4-point Beal.
And there we go.
Game.
That is draft.
Oh my God!
Who could expect a Project Beal?
I honestly didn't think of that. I was thinking, what can be over advanced? So many traps, so many things. Beal.
So only 5 cards remaining for your your indexing. You would index next turn and
doing 5 points.
Access twice.
Oh, I think I could have done it with one more turn. Well played, and that was Hollywood Grid. That's why he was so confident with that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I cannot blame him. Hey, really well played, Patrick. That was a lot of fun. I think my breakers came out. I did have the econ. Patrick did play that very well. That melange was a problem for sure. Well, hey, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to show the other side of that matchup and more to come.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.